let's take this off, Biggie.
Yeah, when you
don't know, but let's keep it a buck.
When y'all die, y'all kids is getting rid of y'all.
A lot of times, but that's why you right away.
Yeah, that's why you put things in place to prevent that.
That's not true, bro. That's not true.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. The catalog of one of hip-hop's greats, the late Notorious B.I.G, is reportedly up for sale. Various artists have seen massive profits from their music catalogs, including John Legend and Nelly, who sold 50% of his catalog to Harborview Equity in 2023 for $50 million. That same year, Wiz Khalifa also sold a portion of his record music and publishing assets to Harborview, and R&B artist Jeremiah followed suit in 2024. The estates of late artists have also sold catalogs. David Bowie's estate cemented a deal with Warner Chappell Music in 2022 to acquire his 27 studio albums for $250 million. Sony Music Group also acquired half of Michael Jackson's publishing and recording music catalog in a deal valued at a minimum of $600 million in 2023.
It's good.
Let's bring this right back. Fuck that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at all.
What else? What else out there is important or unimportant?
You said Biggie's catalog is going up for sale?
It is, and his
125 million
likeness and all that shit.
Wow. With the likeness?
Yeah.
Is this does this coincide with his mom's passing
That's what's
away?
weird about it to me.
Could be.
That's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
It seems it was announced literally, I think, maybe a day after she passed.
Oh wow.
That's weird.
Wow.
I don't think that's weird.
Not weird at all.
It kind of flows together.
It makes sense.
The estate is in probate, so now we're gonna see what we could get. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
And the kids don't want it.
I was about to say I'm not picking or knowing what his children have. His kids might not have much.
Nah, well, don't do that. You can have much and still want $100 million.
Facts. True. No, I'm just saying. But if you got something, then you might not immediately put it up for sale the very next day. You will evaluate your options, and you know what I'm saying. Assess what your financial situation is. You're not gonna just throw it up for sale the next day. Let's take this off, Biggie.
Yeah, when you
don't know, but let's keep it a buck.
When y'all die, y'all kids is getting rid of y'all.
A lot of times,
but that's why you
right away.
Yeah, that's why you put things in place to prevent that.
That's not true, bro. That's not true.
It's
all contingent upon where you are financially.
My kid's selling the shit out of my condo.
Oh,
he ain't keeping that shit. He ain't putting
not
that
if they
shit
got
in
money
my
up,
crib.
especially Trey. That nigga ain't beat for money.
I don't know if it's. That's where we differ. I don't know if it's a beat for money thing.
But that's what y'all saying. Y'all like, yo, immediately we gonna throw the. I think Trey. I've known him since he was a kid. Trey don't really be phased by materialistic shit like that.
I don't think it's necessarily a money play. When my grandma died and she gave me whatever she gave me in Campbell's soup, it made sense and it was a good investment. Nigga, give me this shit the fuck out of here. If you don't give me my $7 grand, whatever the fuck it was worth.
When was this?
My grandma died, I want to say 2011.
What was your financial?
2010.
Today you don't sell it.
Today now.
That's my point.
Today now.
Today you don't sell it.
Today you keep the soup.
I add on to that.
Yeah, today you get some more alphabets in the soup.
I add on to that. Campbell.
Add a little more noodles. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if they're doing good today.
But they do have a point. Like you hear the stories about when a parent passed away, children sell off their assets.
True.
It's kissed
This is why a lot of people put things in place where they can't sell it.
True.
Like my father put in place some shit like, yo, nah, you and your brother,
no skits.
Not at all. You can't sell this. It needs to go down. I didn't even know that was possible, but at the time I didn't know it was possible. Now
Have you had an evaluation done on your IPs?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, that's a real conversation.
No.
You should. Yeah. How much your shit worth? I said it last week. It's all right though. I was in the ballpark.
What is IP?
Intellectual property.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What is it?
Let's engage in this.
All the shit you ever came up with.
I haven't had it evaluated. No.
I didn't think that you would because we don't behave that way when as the living.
But I'm learning now.
You should.
You should.
It's like think of the artists that are selling the catalog.
I got it.
Right? Like it has to be evaluated. Let me see what my catalog is worth, just so I can know. You didn't even have
what
to
it
sell
will earn over the next
over the next 10, 20 years. When it'll be at its peak value. Like,
see, I'm mad at that because I think because it's not my wheelhouse. I think you could borrow against that catalog as opposed to selling it, and I'm always a fan of that. I'm always opposed.
That's an asset.
I'm always a fan of keeping the asset, borrowing against the asset, generating more wealth with the borrowed money, and giving it back. So now I just have way more assets as opposed to selling the asset. Like if you could sell it for 125, I could borrow 50 against it, take the 50 and make it work. I still got the catalog and more shit.
And you can pay back these services.
I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah, that's a level of financial
I was just
sophistication.
getting ready to say,
And a
you
tax
want another level.
ramification.
Right, and a desire to grow financially. A lot of these wealthy kids, like they just want to spend. They just want to spend. They just want to spend the rest of their life spending money, and
You're
they
not
like
even think about it after though.
yeah.
You had your IPs evaluated, right?
Yeah, nigga. It ain't a hard question. Yes.
That slow ass answer, right? Yes.
I just think it's dope.
You got to
man.
do that for the estate planner.
No, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Do you got wills and insurance and stuff like that?
And everybody should
No,
know.
I don't. No, I have insurance.
Again, I want to
Wills,
urge everybody to get into their estate planning too.
Everybody, yeah.
Estate
Yeah.
planning. What's the shit my dad be preaching? Your PSA number for the cancer shit. What else? What Mel be preaching? Health checks.
Yo, listen,
it's time.
Screening.
The audience up here that listens to this is too smart for me, for my good. And I say that to say to go back around because when I say I'm learning in real time, they have a problem with that. Like, oh, nigga, you old.
I think that that's one of the greatest
I think
things
that's
about you.
amazing.
You
amazing.
older.
Hell yeah.
No, I
But
think that-
I'm not. I'm so comfortable in my
We are
skin.
OGs now.
Hold on, I'm comfortable in my skin to know that. A lot of times in my life, I just wasn't into certain things.
No, but no, sometimes
Coming up here, I'm sorry.
sometimes
man.
your circle exposes you to things that you would have never been exposed to. That's it.
My mind was only, and I'm not trying to make it about myself, they don't like that neither. My mind was only,
Oh shit, you learned that.
I gotta get to the, fuck that. Now I'll stay on and stop.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta get to the bag. I came from nothing, I was poor, and I don't wanna be poor again. So if I can get 15,000 from doing this, if I get 9,000 from doing a minute, let me see how much I can get in the time. And then, your lifestyle, you start spending more. So coming up here is just learning different things about how to navigate through the world of media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. Like when you, that's why I understand the story sometimes when Ish say like, it's predatory sometimes to give somebody out the hood a big contract. The same thing, like if you don't have the information, it's not predatory, but it's crazy. If,
It's setting them up for failure.
if I
You're gonna
look
give it right back.
if I start a YouTube, look at my account, and within that year I had nothing. I'm living in my mom's basement, nothing. And then now, nigga, at the end of the year, I have 70,000. And it's like, oh, okay, there's something here. So now you're seeing how you could double it without the knowledge or the education. So then you seclude yourself from the rest of the world. I don't know about the podcasts
what's
and
my man-
financial shit. I don't know about that. I just
What's
started
my man name that be at Invest Fest every year? The billionaire black dude, Robert
Smith.
Robert Smith. I seen a clip with him yesterday. He was like, "Don't y'all know the word capital? The root word capital is Latin and it means information." I was like, "Oh shit, he cooking now."
I think that we frown upon people learning.
Nah, he was going crazy.
And you know what? And they demonize it.
I think we frown upon people learning in real time or teaching in real time. I think everybody wants to come off as this knowledgeable person.
Know-it-alls. Everybody think they know it all. Can't be taught
I think it's whack. I think that the vulnerability is a
It's not
strong
a
point for me.
vulnerability, bro.
Well, to me,
No, but I'm telling you, it's not a vulnerability for you not to know something and openly
but
admit.
how many people say
But you're
that?
being vulnerable to say it in public.
How many people,
That's true.
how many people
That's
say
true.
it publicly? They
True,
want to
true,
know
true.
everything.
But I'm just saying.
When y'all be talking, I write my notes. I go home like, oh shit. And I start
ain't
Googling
that
shit.
vulnerability.
Yeah.
When I love to hear them niggas talk. Like again, certain people, Dame, 50, Jay, even Irv, rest in peace. A lot of times when the niggas talk, they'll be saying some shit, and you be like,
Yeah.
like Flip saying, you, Robert Smith, fucking Don Peoples, them niggas be talking that shit. You be like, oh okay.
Yeah.